Hello everyone, and welcome to my living room. It's a mess, as you can see, and it always is, but we're gonna try and change that by mixing things up a little bit, giving a little bit of a refresh to this space, because it really hasn't changed in the almost 4 years that I've lived here, because I'm lazy, but here we are. Because as you can see, all of this stuff here is convention stuff. This is the convention stuff that I brought with me to Calgary Expo and Sask Expo. I did videos on those if you're interested, but I don't generally put this stuff away because I'm like, why? What's the point of taking it all out of the suitcase if I'm then just gonna put it back in the suitcase because I don't need it until the next convention? But I can't just leave it in the middle of my living room. And the other convention stuff I have is, you probably, I don't know, I don't even know if you can see it, but it's over in that kind of corner behind the chair. I have a bunch of stuff just in a pile on the floor, which is not useful to me. And then on the side that you guys are, which I'll show in a sec, has all of my non-shiny K-pop stuff, which I do like, but I kind of want to just mix it up, you know? I don't know, I just want to refresh the space a little bit. So you can kind of see it here. I bought a bookshelf from IKEA as well as a couple of floating shelves and a rug, and we are going to do this space. This will be definitely a few days, maybe even a week process, because I have a lot of stuff, and we'll see how it goes, but I thought I would take you along with me because this will also force me to do it, because I'm definitely the kind of person, if I do start cleaning, it's I start doing a deep clean, and then I take everything out, I'm all excited, I'm looking at everything, and then I get lazy and tired, and then I just leave it on the ground forever, and I don't want that to be this. So we are going to do this in a timely manner and make this space just a little different. Just not that different, but a little different. But first, let me show you what I'm working with. So this is what we're working with for my non-K-pop stuff, or for my non-shiny K-pop stuff, sorry. So I have posters, and then I have each group separated right now by group, except for this side is just kind of miscellaneous. But then I have stuff. I have some Harry Potter stuff that I want to kind of just put away. I'm sort of past that a little bit, but then I have my signed stuff. I have stuff kind of just nonsense stuff, more stuff. This, even though it's quite messy, probably isn't going to change that much, this area, just because I do like it. I mean, and the yarn here, whatever, that's fine. But I have a whole bunch of stuff from concerts and things. And then on this side of the room is where I need to have some space. So right now, this is where all of my convention stuff goes, in the corner, which is not useful for me. And then I have this stuff, which again, this space could be utilized better. So what my plan is to move this with my Lego, hello Bella, to move this with the Lego behind the couch over there, because I haven't made any decisions on what I want to do with this Lego, because I do like it. My Lego's really old, but I don't, I don't care as much about Harry Potter as I did when I was younger, but a lot of this stuff, a lot of the castle is glued together, and the Diagon Alley, especially this piece, this building is really sun damaged, so I don't even know if I could sell it if I wanted to, but for now I'm just going to move the whole thing over there and probably move some of this stuff underneath, under it behind the couch as well. I'm going to remove this because I want to use this frame for something else. I'll keep the pin board just because it's a pin board, and I don't know what else to do with it, but I want to clear this space out. Then I want to clear these out, and I want to clear these out, move as many of these, maybe even probably all three wouldn't fit, but move at least a couple of these over into this space, kind of put it into the corner so that I can put convention stuff on it and have this kind of be convention prep area. Then build this bookcase to put in kind of the middle, and then have one floating shelf on one side where I'm going to put my signed stuff. It'll be this really long floating shelf where I can put my signed stuff, and then have two mini floating shelves on the other side that I put more of the decoration-y stuff on. So that's my plan, and then we'll deal with all of this later, but that's what my plan at this point. This is going to be really hard to build because, as you can see, I don't have a lot of space, but we're going to try our best. But I'm going to start over here, because if I can get this cleared away, then clearing this out. As soon as one is cleared, I can get it moved over here, you know, just to figure that out. But it'll be good. Let's go. Are you going to be a help or a hindrance? I have a feeling I know the answer to that question, and it is not the first one. But you're cute. You're cute. You're like eye candy for the construction workers. So that's okay. Let's go. So I've cleared this area off. I still have to take the stuff off of the walls here. And then you sort of saw me really struggle to move this behind the couch, but I did that. Right, I'll have to, at some point like this, I'll just move farther in, obviously, because now there's this in the way, but I'll do that at a later date. I moved all of the kind of convention stuff to like here, because I'll probably have to move this like over there, because I'm going to try and empty out this one to move it over here, and my roommate's not home, so I'm going to try and do it myself, and if I need help, then I'll get him to help me, but we're doing pretty okay. I've got to vacuum. I haven't been able to vacuum this corner of the thing in a long time, and she's very annoying, but yeah, so I'm not sure. Yeah, I think I will take at least these off of the wall. I might leave that just because it's kind of high, and I'll leave that, but I'll take these and these off the wall, and then I'll put stuff back up as I need to. But look at that. There's some progress being made. Today, Bella, some progress. Yes, lady. So now we're going to empty out all of these. This is all of my because I did like these, and I do still like these cubes, having all of my groups separated. However, these just don't change that often, and, you know, I think it's good to change it up every once in a while. So I don't really know what I'm going to do for my new setup. I guess we'll see at the end of this video, but I'm kind of thinking it could be fun to put them in rainbow order, because I've seen people do that, and I really like the way that looks. I just don't know if I have enough of that. We'll see. Anyway, so first we have these little BT21, like Tsum Tsum guys. I made these myself out of felt, just for fun, a long time ago, but I only ever made these 3. Maybe I should make the other 4, but they're cute. I like them. They're made with felt, and they got beans at the bottom so that they like don't roll. They stay. Very fun. But I'll put these over here, I guess. Everything's just gonna be a mess for a while. And then this is my Block B area, because I love Block B. I'm still missing, I think, a couple of their Korean albums, like their most recent, like, Blooming period or whatever, but I have all of their older ones, including this Do You Wanna Be first single album. I rarely see people have this. I don't know if it was like a promo album or what, but that's fun. And the only thing that is kind of sad is that my Blockbuster album doesn't actually have a CD, because it got stolen out of my car a long time ago, and I've never replaced it. Maybe at some point I will. But, we'll get all of these. Obviously, Block B doesn't really exist. Not that they don't exist, but they kind of don't exist anymore, so I don't see this collection getting any bigger, unless I buy the albums that I'm missing, I guess. Then, this, I have this little guy. It is Kaiba from Yu-Gi-Oh! I got it in a gachapon in Japan. Then this is my VIX section. I'm definitely missing quite a few of VIX's newer albums, but again, I have all of their older albums, including VIX LR. But yeah, I have all of the, I for sure have all, I think I have all of their albums up till probably eternity. And then I know I'm missing some of, like, I only have Zelos and whatever this one is. Then the Shangri-La. And then Odavix is the last one that I have from them. So we are missing quite a few of those, but again, it's kind of one of those things, like, maybe I did really like VIX's comeback. I just didn't buy it at the time, and I don't really know. It's hard because the albums are just so expensive now, and if I don't collect photo cards, I find it hard to buy the album, because why? But I don't really collect VIX photo cards anymore. And then this is one of my most prized possessions. This is a Monster High repainted doll that my friend gave to me for my birthday, and it is a like humanoid like Greninja, which is one of my favorite Pokemon. Oh my god, I scream every time I look at it. It's so beautiful. The fact that she made it for me, and it's so beautiful. I love it so much. I'm really that kind of person. Like, if anybody ever wants to give me a gift, I don't need you to spend any money on me. I mean, whatever, but making something for me, a card, a dinky drawing on a piece of paper, I keep all of that forever. This, I love it so much. I can never express my gratitude for this. This is among my most prized possessions. Like, a burning building is coming. I've gotten my animals and all my important documents and stuff. This is coming. Oh my god. Actually, speaking of that, while we're here, it's on the other shelf, but the same birthday, a different friend gave me this one. Look how beautiful she is. Oh my god. Oh my god. Another one of my most prized possessions. Oh my god. I scream. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. Anyway, we'll move down here. This is my BAP shelf with some other stuff here, but I have a little bracelet here that I made a long time ago that says Elf and Showl, because I was a massive Super Junior fan for a very long time. So that was for both of my loves. Then I also have, this is so stupid, but I have this EXO like plastic bag from EXO First Class from like their Wolf Growl era, because I was in Korea when this, both times when Wolf and Growl were being promoted, and so the SM pop-up shop that used to exist gave stuff in these bags, and so I kept the bag. This bag is so old, but I kept it. And then for BAP, I got my most recent album that I got from them was Carnival, because I really like this album, but I have all of their albums, I think. Am I missing any? I might be. I used to have more. Like, I used to have Jungkook's version of Matrix, but I did get rid of that. But I have, this was my second ever K-pop album that I ever bought. The first one I ever bought in person. I bought it at my local anime convention, and it was very expensive, because they're still expensive in person, but it was very expensive at the time. But I love BAP. I miss them every day. Oh, and then randomly, I have the one Infinite album I have left, Infinite's Paradise. Can't get rid of that. It's iconic. And then, oh, we have more stuff, right. Then in here, I have my Shut Up Flower Boy Band OST CD, because I loved this drama. It's one of the few dramas that I watched. Then I have two Arashi CDs, because I really like Arashi. They're my favorite, among my favorite J-pop bands. And then I have, this is the Japanese version of the I Am DVD, because I had the US version a while ago, but then I think some of those discs got stolen out of my car as well, so I bought the Japanese, big boy Japanese version. It comes with like the postcards and just a bunch of stuff. It's a huge box. But this is a very important DVD for me, because this is for the SM Live concert at Madison Square Garden in 2011. And I was at this concert. This was my first K-pop concert. This is the time I ascended to heaven and just became energy in the ether. It was like the most crazy out-of-body experience I've ever had, seeing SHINee live for the first time. So I needed it in DVD form forever. I still cry when I hear Stand By Me, because that was the song they opened with. Oh, so good. We have my miscellaneous shelf. So right now on top we have Ace and Diamond polka albums, as well as my signed Diamond album. I'm going to be putting my signed albums on a different shelf, but there for now. Then in here, this is, yeah, a bunch of random stuff. So we have Hungung's Hope in the Darkness. This is his first album after he left Super Junior. I still really like this album. Clown Mask is a really good song. I really like Hero as well. I don't know what any of the other songs are called because they're all in Chinese that I can't read, but I did like this album a lot, and it was like, you know, I wanted to support him after he left Super Junior. But then we have R.I.P. X1's Quantum Leap, the group that could have been, that wasn't. Then I have Boys Republic video game. I really like this album, and I really liked Boys Republic. Do they still exist? I'm not sure, but I really, really liked this album. And then we have Seven's second mini album. It's the Somebody Else mini album, but it has For When I Can't Sing, which was one of my favorite songs for a really long time. Then I have a couple of Day 6 albums. I can't believe I don't have more Day 6 albums. I love Day 6, but I just never got around to buying their albums. Then I have a couple of Sistar albums. Sistar was my favorite girl group. I still would like to get more of their albums, actually. And then, yeah, my girl group collection is quite sad. I also have 4 Minutes Crazy. And then I have an AOA album because I really liked AOA back in the day. And then for G-Friend, I have G-Friend. I really like G-Friend too. R.I.P. to G-Friend. And then Wings, Hair Short. Good album, good album. Then for my newer girl groupie stuff, I have a couple of Pixie albums, their debut, and then Temptation. They haven't had a comeback in a really long time, and it makes me kind of worried because Ella and Sapio left, and then they added Rinji, and they've released like one thing, but it's been a while. I'm like, I really don't want them to disappear. They're so good. They had such promise. Please don't let them disappear. Then, oh, look at that. I have Super Show 5 in the bottom there. I think some of those got stolen too, which is why it's back there. Oh, and everything's falling. I also have this very big Sistar album. I bought this at KCON in 2015, which is because it was too big to ship, but I got a Hyun's version. Then we have JB's album. I hate bag packaging. Why do they keep doing that? Because speaking of bag packaging, we have the 2 versions of Diamond's debut album. They're coming out with a new album pretty soon. It might be out before this video gets out, but I'm a little disappointed, I'm not gonna lie, in the teaser picture so far, only because their debut, they were like, they had the big red spiky hair, and like they were like trying to like seem like they were trying to be like alternative, and I was like, that's really cool, it's something so different. And now these teasers seem much more like subdued and like normal. I'm like, we'll see what the song's like, but like I'm like, don't be really cool for your debut and then just become one of a billion on trend people, you know? Anyway, that's my feelings. My couple 17th Heaven stuff things. I also have 2 Yena albums, which are pretty recent for me. And then I also have Hyuna and Dom's Ping Pong. We'll just move right past that, because, you know, Hyena's, yeah, I have feelings, but I still have the album. Okay, I'm going to speed run the rest of it. It's not very exciting. One of these down here has board games. The other one has photo card, like old photo card binders and stuff. Then down at the very bottom, we have my manga, as well as a signed Avril Lavigne picture. This one, oops, oh my god, I have things stuck to it, but I have this signed Avril Lavigne picture. How fun, because my aunt and uncle are musicians, and they were signed under her record label for a bit back in the day, so they got me a signed image, which is very cool of them, because I still love Avril Lavigne today. I would love to hang that up, actually, so maybe I'll find space to hang that up now. But then I have manga, the little bit of manga that I have left, and then some Lord of the Rings books. This is my favorite book, so Lord of the Rings, the Bartimaeus trilogy. Let's get this all emptied now so I can move it away. Also, look how funny this is. So these are 3D glasses from The Hobbit, The Desolation of Smaug. I kept because I worked at the theater when they came. So these are unopened 3D glasses. I think I can let these go. I really don't think they need to be continued to be collected. Okay, so we're partway through. I've gotten rid of the 2 things here. I've emptied this one. I think I'm gonna leave this here though. Or I'm not sure, or maybe not, I'm not sure yet, just because I don't think I'm actually gonna need it, but I don't know if I want to get rid of it, because then my fear is what if I need it. But I don't really think it would fit anywhere upstairs. I could fit maybe in my, well, no, not really. Anyway, over here is where the other two are, so I've gotten a lot of my convention stuff kind of put away. So it's just kind of a place, it's not super organized, but we have like my finished hats and stuff here. I'm sure that will move around, but I have like just all the stuff that was normally on the floor. I had a space so I could put the suitcase and my wagon, and that's a backdrop stand there. I have stuff, I'm keeping this box because it's just a good box to put in the wagon. And then I have some wigs and some stuffed animals down here because I didn't know where else to put them and I don't want to get rid of them. These are some of my like childhood, there we go, childhood stuffed animals. Like this was one of my favorite Beanie Babies from back in the day. It's very loved. But then we have like this elephant. This is the booty here that I named Evil Elephant when I was a kid. And that was like my favorite stuffed animal. I have a lot of elephants because I was a big elephant fan. But yeah, then we have a couple of just wigs and then nothing in here so far. But we're slowly filling stuff up. And then I have just K-pop albums everywhere. I have these. These are some books. And then in here is all of my K-pop albums. So we're just gonna figure it out. Because again, I think I am gonna probably end up moving this out and put it into the kitchen. And then build this and put it up and put the shelves and kind of put the shelves up and see if I need this at all. Because I thought I could use it as yarn storage, but that's sort of what this whole corner is and stuff. And so I was like, well, if I do that, then, because I feel like if I did that, I'd want to push that into that corner, which means I'd have to move this and all of this and like all of that to like somewhere else, which I don't really know if I want to do. So I'm not sure. I guess we will figure it out, but I'm sweating so bad. And even though it's like, ugh, I don't really want to take a break because I feel like if I take a break, I won't continue, but I think I will. I got to clean up a lot of the stuff that was just around here. There's still stuff under the coffee table, but we're moving. We're working. Things are slowly starting. I'm trying to empty out this area so that I'll have enough room to build this. We're doing it. So as you can see, I got this built and I made it. I've decided that I'm gonna put it kind of closer to one side and then have this big wall where this this big shelf will go, where my signed albums will go. This TV stand, this used to be the TV stand, and it's not anymore because I made this 4QB the TV stand. This is basically a decorative TV. I barely ever turn it on, but it's still there. And then the other two are here for where my convention stuff will go. So we're doing pretty well. But now I'm going to, I think I am going to try to do this in rainbow order. This is quite a big shelf, and so I feel like I will be able to like spread things out quite well, and so I could probably do individual groups, but I feel like I do groups all the time. So I'm like, why not try something different? And then these shelves can be, except for the top, this middle one, and then the very bottom one, the rest of them can be rearranged as needed. I just put them like this for now, but I could make them bigger or smaller if I needed to. So I think I am going to attempt to start putting my albums away. So rearranging them into order. Wow, this is a look. That's okay. Okay. Let's go. Because yeah, I would like to, the more I can do tonight, the less I have to do like tomorrow, you know? And I'm definitely at the point now where I'm like, I'm tired. I don't want to do this anymore. I'm tired, but we're going to do it anyway. You'll notice, sorry, I have this on tripod, so it's kind of weird, but you'll notice that there's like, you'll see cardboard sticking out at the bottom. That's because this part of the wall, for whatever reason, is kind of like tilted. So if I didn't, then it's not like flush against the wall, and I don't want this thing to fall over. And I could attach it, like it has the hooks, you know, that you could attach to like the wall. I just don't know if I want to do that. That's kind of annoying. So I'm gonna not do that for now. And then if I feel like maybe it's too lopsided, I do like that these shelves are not very deep, so I feel like I can push things back and not have them, because like the cubes are so deep, so I feel like I had to pull everything forward to like be able to see it. But these are shallow enough that I can do that. I almost did showl, because I do that all the time with shallow and showl. I always mix them up, and I'm like, that's super showl. People are like, what? I'm like, shallow. I'm not a Shiny fan. But let's start. I guess we'll start putting them up there and see how far down I get, because I might even leave like this to be deck display, you know? Look at maybe this display, and then we'll see. We're gonna start anyway. We'll start getting them into order anyway. Alright, so this is where we left off kind of yesterday. Well, I finished this, so we start at the top. We have some flowers and just some other stuff. This really cool, like, I think you might have seen it. It's like a little porcelain, like, cherry blossom tree. It's very cool. I really like it. And then all of the albums. I think it looks really good. I like it. So we have the white on the top. Then it goes like red, pink, orange, yellow, where I've added some little like plants. I have this SM Town cup that I got at the concert. Then this little light looks like a shiny light stick, but it's a light, hee hee. Here, we'll leave that on. I got it in Japan in a gacha machine. Then this little middle section, I'm gonna make my like display shelf. So we have my two non-shiny light sticks, which are the Rose and Ace. I bedazzled the Rose light stick, and I will be bedazzling my Ace light stick before I see them in concert. I know they just released version 2, but I'm going to use version 1 because I haven't even gotten to use it yet. But then I have Yesung's Super Junior Opera album here because I really like that album. I also have GOT7's Got It album. I have this Ace Siren's Call like water bottle, this boyfriend mug, and then I have a little amiibo of Link from Breath of the Wild. No, this is Tears of the Kingdom. And then I have Yusuke and Kurama from Yu Yu Hakusho as my two figures, which are great. And then down here we have kind of green, blue, purple, kind of mostly green and blue, but again, this little fidget octopus, and then another thing. All of my guys. I might still reorganize them a bit, just because as you can kind of see, like, I made like the little ones, like the jewel cases kind of in the middle, so I might do that. I kind of did that here too, but I definitely did not do it down here with the black, which was most of my albums. I could still rearrange all of these so that like the lettering could be in rainbow order. I might end up doing that. And then all my photo cards are going to be down here. So these are all of my K-pop photo cards, which I would like to do spines for, at least these ones at some point. These are my Pokemon cards from my childhood, but now they have a place to go, which is very exciting. So that is this. I haven't screwed it into the wall yet. However, I think I'm going to, because you can kind of see it bending, like it's like not flush against the wall, and I'm nervous because it's so tall that it could fall over, and I don't want that. So I'll probably end up screwing it into the wall, but cute for now. I also put my rug down. Look how cute it is. So this was from the kids section at IKEA. It was like 40 bucks. It's so plush. I like it. I'm not sure exactly where I want to put it in the living room yet though, just because if you look like this, it's kind of like, should it be in the middle of the room? Should it be closer to this? I'm not really sure. So it'll keep moving around in this area. And then I don't know if I showed over here, but here's it full. I ended up putting up this signed Avril Lavigne photo that my aunt and uncle got. This will be decorative at some point, but I have some things up there. Then I have my stuffed animals, which I might move to be on the TV stand. I might like display them like from my childhood. And then these aren't that organized, but that's just like some stuff. We have like my manga, some more stuff, the books, some books, the Harry Potter stuff that I don't really know what to do with. This has like some wigs and a cushion, seat cushion thing. And then we have like prints, and then some like tablecloth, and then a safety vest thing, and then just some other, all my display stuff. This is like my finished hats and octopuses, which again will probably move because I'll have more at some point. Shelving, Gengars are in there, backdrop stand. I think I showed this part here. My roommate bought a rake for our backyard, but yeah. So this is kind of what it's looking like right now. I think it's an improvement. It feels like there's a lot more space in here already. It feels like so much more space, especially over here. It feels like, wow, look how much space I have already. Wowee. So yeah, that's pretty good. I'm pretty excited. I'm probably going to have to wait for this until next week, just because I need my help with my roommate, and he has an exam. So I'll wait until his exam's over, and then we will continue. Oh my gosh. All right, so now for the next part that I'm going to be doing, we're going to be taking this poster of mine and hanging it above where I'm going to hang the shelf. So this is my favorite shiny poster that I've ever got, because I got this when I saw them in 2011 at Madison Square Garden, and it is the most photoshopped photo of shiny I've ever seen in my life, but I love it. I just love it so much. So I have it in a frame that it's been in, and what I'm going to do is, I have these, they're Velcro command strips. I have them together right now, but they're Velcro command hook strip things, so I'm going to put them on the sides and then stick it up on the wall, just so, instead of, because I found that these have held really well in my experience on my wall for this, so, and then I don't have to worry about, you know, trying to measure or line up a hook for these. So you see this green line here? This green line is the level. You can see it's a light that can project, so it's the level, so that's kind of where I want the shelf to be. So I want to raise this to be above the shelf. So will I be able to make this even on my own? I don't know. I can't, I'm not that tall. Let's see. Does that look stupid? No, I think it looks good. All right, woohoo! Perfect. I am now going to, I think I am going to try and hang up the shelf right now. So let's see how that works. All right, so as you can see, the shelf is up. My roommate helped me screw it in. I put this poster of Shiny up. I had some issues. The frame broke because it fell. It's fine. Hello. It's quite high up, but I think it'll work because I have two of the floating shelves that'll go underneath here, and I can like hang stuff here, whatever. So this is going to be for my signed stuff, so let's put some of that up. Alright, so I think I've got most of my signed albums. So we have this one from Jongmin from his Days album. Then I have this one, which is just a page out of the Curtain Call thing. It's just my favorite Curtain Call fan sign album from Hyunsung. And then I also have, this is a Ace photo book that is signed. And then all of the stuff that Holland has ever released, I have all of it signed. Then I also have, I have two of these that are signed. I don't actually, maybe the other one is the one that's on my shelf. But I have two of these signed. Maybe I will pull that one out and we can have both. We'll see. I'll see what it looks like. Because then I also have this signed Adonis Boyfriend album. I have all of my other fan sign albums here, but fan sign albums are so hard because they don't look like anything until you look inside. Like inside, that one's kind of light, but inside the album. So it's tough, you know? So we'll, I also have, look at that. I have two more Jongmin, signed Jongmin albums here. Oh, and I should have a Kwangmin signed album somewhere too. I don't know where that one is. Well, we'll see. I'll find it. I found it. This one's also signed. Ah. It's fine. Okay, so now we're going to try and display these nicely on this shelf. The shelf is kind of high, so it's a little hard for me to see, but I think high is good. Alright, so I think that that's not too bad. I kind of had to hide Jongmin's Days album over there because it's so big and I hate the paper packaging and it's kind of boring. But I think that that doesn't look too bad. And I wanted this in the middle because this is my favorite fan sign album. I think I have another Curtain Call fan sign album somewhere too. Same again with like that. I have, and then my Adonis fan sign albums. I'm not quite sure what I'll do with because I really like them, but I don't want to rip the pages out. So could those, maybe I could put those. Yeah, maybe we can do that. So I did put the 2 shelves up. I put stuff on them. I cleaned all of this up. And so I think I need something right here to go, but I don't really, I know that I have like other K-pop stuff just like lying around. So I'll have to like look for something. But I think for now, I'm done. So let's get on to the glamour shots. So it's done. I am so happy with how this turned out. Like this especially, I didn't really have a super like crazy plan in my head, but like I couldn't have imagined. I feel like a genius. And like I feel like I was fine with the way that it looked before, but like changing stuff up is so nice. I feel so good. I look at it all the time and I'm just like, I'm so happy. I just love it so much. And this carpet is so fun. It makes me feel like I have so much more room, like over here. And look at all the space that I have in this room. I just want to spin all the time. I feel like dancing like all the time. I'm so happy with it. This is the best thing that I've ever done for myself. And the fact that like I built that is very exciting. It's IKEA, so it's like not that exciting, but I'm so happy with it. I really hope that you guys like it too. Let me know. Yeah, that is the end of this video. Yeah, let me know what you think of this. Are there any changes you think I should make? Because maybe you see things that could look better. I would love to hear it. I really enjoyed making this video, so please consider subscribing down below if you'd be interested in seeing more from me. I'm on track to try and do 2 videos a week for at least the next couple of months, so I'll be around a lot. You know, I have lots of things coming. I'm going to K-Pop Con Winnipeg on June 22nd. So if you're going to that, come say hi. I'm also seeing Purple Kiss at the end of June in Winnipeg, and then I'm seeing Ace as well in July. I'm so excited. I'm gonna vlog both concerts, so stay tuned for those. I'm very excited. Yeah, I'm having a great time. You can hear my dog barking outside. So I'm gonna go now, but thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in whatever my next video ends up being. Bye!